The sun is shining, the temperatures are rising, and schools are preparing for finals. People everywhere in Novi are getting ready for summer. And so is the Novi Public Library. We're gearing towards a great summer full of events and, of course, summer reading programs. Hello and welcome to the summer 2012 edition of Beyond Books. I'm your host, Laura Litticoat, and today we are at Paradise Park, as you could probably tell by the sights and sounds behind me. Today we want to discuss summer at the Novi Public Library with our special guests. We have Julie Farkas from the Novi Public Library, Jeffrey Wainwright, the owner of Paradise Park, and Suzanne Carpenter and Mike Postula from the Novi Public Library. But first, let me welcome our own library director, Julie Farkas.
Hi, Laura. It's great to be back.
Well, thank you. Now, I know we just celebrated a really big event at the library, and that was our second annual Book It event. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Yes, in fact, I'm still so excited from Friday night. It was April 27th that we had our second event for the Book It. It was a fundraiser for the library, and I am happy to report to you that we raised just over $11,000 for the library. This was such a fun event. It was a Hollywood theme. We had close to 150 guests come out, give their support, obviously take advantage of the live auction and silent auction that we had, and really give back to the community. And everyone had a super, super great time. So I'm still so excited. And I wanted an opportunity just one last time to thank our sponsors that we had at the event. Steve and Rocky's provided some wonderful food that night. Everyone was just having a good time and loved all the dishes. Providence Park Hospital was one of our sponsors as well, Telecom Credit Union. We also had Global Office Solutions in 12 Oaks. And just those sponsors alone brought in $4,000 for the event.
Wow.
So we started, right away off to a wonderful start for that program. And it was just so much fun. In fact, I can tell you that we are already, the library and the staff, we're already planning for next year. We promise for it to be just another exciting event, a lot of fun, and we hope people will remember now, a year later, to mark their calendars for the end of April, because we'll be back for another fun time at the library.
Well, that sounds good. Now, another fun time is a long-standing tradition at the Novi Public Library, and that's marching in the Memorial Day Parade.
Exactly.
Can you tell us, is the library going to do it again this year?
Always, always. We love being part of the event. It's a wonderful time to recognize our veterans and those who have taken part in the military. And the parades have gone on for years. The library has been so fortunate to be part of it. And what we're looking for is we're looking for volunteers. We want our teens and our adult volunteers and friends and kids from the community to come out and walk with the library this year and have a good time. It's about just over a 2-mile walk. We start at Kareem Boulevard, right at Grand River and Kareem Boulevard there, and come down Novi Road. And we just have a good time. The library is going to be passing out goodies like we always do, and some information about a new program that we are going to be launching. And we always have a good time. The parade ends over at the Civic Center, and they do a wonderful memorial dedication there following. And it's just a great time for the community and a great time for celebration. So absolutely, we'll be there. The van will be roared up, and we'll have our tennis shoes on. There'll be lots of us walking. We hope people from the community will walk with us.
Well, and that's a great question in itself. How do people walk with us?
Right. Well, we want everyone to call our administration office.
Okay.
So I know you'll put that number up on the screen.
Right. I can tell you right now. That's 248-869-7204.
Yep. And so have them call, and we welcome everyone. So, and even if you don't want to walk the whole entire parade, you can come on. Some of the people live halfway through the parade route, and you can join us there. Just be a part of the fun, and it's a good time for all of us. My library board members will be walking. We have Friends members that will be walking as well. Teen Advisory Board members. We get a great turnout, and it's always a good time.
It is. Now, we should probably mention why we have these beautiful t-shirts on. They say, "What do you geek?" Absolutely. Now, can you explain the program a little bit and why this is important to our library?
Well, this is a new marketing campaign that is starting with libraries, and Novi's going to kick ours off at the Memorial Day Parade. And what geek means is, what do you love? What do you have passion for? What do you like? And a perfect example is, I'm a huge scrapbooker. I take a lot of photos of my kids and my husband and family, And what I like to do is, put them together artistically into books. So I geek scrapbooking. That's one of my passions. And I know people out there who, they geek music, they geek sports, they geek pets and different types of animals and stuff. And we know that the library is a perfect fit for someone who geeks, because we have something for everyone. And if we don't, we want to hear about what you geek, and then we want to give you something from the library. We want to either get collections for you, we want to maybe provide some programming for you or resources. So we want to make sure that what you geek fits with the library as well. So yes, I'm a geek, and of course, I think I've always been a geek. There's always been something that I've had a passion for, and I know everyone does. So hopefully they'll tell us what they're geeking,
And I know we have some special opportunities to have people tell us, but they'll have to come to the parade, they'll have to come to the library to find out a little bit more.
Yep, it's our little teaser. We will give out information about at the parade, telling and encouraging people to come into the library, but we want them to drop in the week after Memorial Day. And we'll have a table set up, and we're going to encourage people to drop in and tell us, what do you geek? What do you love? What is your passion? And then we'll continue that marketing throughout the year. We've got a number of opportunities in the community that we'll be out there talking about what you geek and what the library geeks, and getting people really just engaged with the library.
Oh, it sounds so much fun. I can't wait to kick this off.
I think it's going to be a great time.
Now, besides the Geek Campaign, besides the parade, are there any new services at the library this summer we should highlight?
Well, summer reading is definitely one of them.
Absolutely.
So I know you'll be talking to some of the staff today, but we do have the Park and Read and the Museum Adventure Pass. And I know we talked a little bit about that last time that we met, but this is the time to start taking advantage of it. The passes are available now, they're at the library, and it's an opportunity for you to check out a pass for a local park right here in Southeast Michigan, or a museum, and you get that admittance for free. So all you need is your library card, and you can get some of that information online at our website, or you can drop into the library and get information as well. The other service that we're now offering, which is Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., is our notary service. So we know that the city clerk's office provides this service as well. We wanted to be available also to our community, and if you need something notarized, we do have someone on staff who can provide that.
Super. I mean, so we have some great services coming up. I bet you we also have some special programs you'd like to highlight.
We do. Gosh, there's so much going on this summer. First and foremost, I know we just talked about fundraising, but and we talked about my love of scrapbooking. So we do have a scrapbooking fundraiser coming up in August, which is August 4th. It's a Saturday. From 9 a.m. to midnight, people can come in and scrapbook with us. There is a fee. Just check our website or give us a call, and we can give you that information. But if you're a scrapbooker like I am, you look for an event where you can spend the day. You can, spread out, get all your equipment out, and really concentrate on those details of scrapbooking. So we're giving that opportunity to the community. We did do this in the winter, and it was very successful. So we wanted to give another opportunity to someone in the summer. You might have a little more time, might have some more flexibility, and hopefully
some summer photographs to take care of too.
Or graduations just happened. You have those graduation photos, kids finishing up school. So we know there's an opportunity for those scrapbookers to come in and enjoy a whole day. Food will be provided. We do raffles and things, and we have a good time, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, super. Now, I know the Book Chats is another new kind of program for us. Can you tell us a little bit about that, too?
Yes, we're coordinating with the Novi School District to offer some book chats at the library this year for young readers. So these will be happening through the summer. Again, we'll want parents and kids to look for the dates that we'll be offering them, but these are books chosen from the school. The kids will be reading, and we have myself and a number of staff members from the library and from the school that will be working with the students and talking about these great reads.
Oh, that sounds like fun. And the last thing I know I wanted to mention too was that the library is actually going to be celebrating a birthday this June. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about that. Yeah, exactly. Hard to believe.
It is. June 1st we'll be turning 2, and it's pretty exciting. It's actually, for me, it's amazing that here we are 2 years later, and this building has just been so loved and embraced by our community. And so we're going to hold a birthday party, story time actually.
Okay.
So for young people,
Perfect.
for those young readers, stop in. It's a Friday, and we'll have a nice celebration and sing happy birthday and celebrate these 2 years. So we hope that our young parents and young readers will come in and join us.
Well, that's great. We really do have a lot to celebrate.
We do.
And there's maybe one last program I'd like to bring up.
Sure.
I know our Friends organization, the Friends of the Novi Public Library, they help us with fundraising, they help with the programs, scholarships, and they do a lot. But they also have their spring fundraiser coming up on Friday, June 8th. It's from 7 to 9, and it's going to be on the library patio. They'll have music by the Legacy Jazz Trio featuring Marianne Hayden. And the tickets are free for current Friend members if they bring a friend to the event. Or it's $10, which includes Friends membership. So it's a really great way to learn about the Friends or become a Friends and help support a lot of the great things that they do. So I would encourage a lot of people to join.
I would too. And also our Friends, they have just been a huge support. They started our library.
Exactly.
Over 50 years ago, they were the first to bring in those few books and actually get that library started. So they've been a huge support. I hope people will take advantage of this opportunity to meet with them, find out more about the Friends. And if you have the time and you're looking for an opportunity for volunteership, do that with our Friends group. There's so many things that they have available that relates to the library. So it will be a great night.
Yeah. So if anyone's interested, to get more information, look on the library website or actually even email friends@novilibrary.org and make reservations or get more information. So thanks, Julie. I think we're off to a great start this summer, and off to bigger and better things. And really, I hope that we'll have a next taste of a lot of good paradise as we continue with our broadcast today. So thank you.
Oh, it wasn't supposed to rain today. Should have been the perfect day to bike in Novi.
Say there, you look like a safe biker with your helmet on.
I am! And I follow other rules of the road too. I signal when I'm turning left. Or right. Sometimes I signal right like this. And when I'm slowing or stopping, I signal like this. I ride in the center of the lane when I ride on the road, unless I can't keep up with traffic. Then I ride on the right side of the road. Of course, I use trails whenever I can. There's lots of bike trails here in Novi. Cyclists have the same rights and responsibilities on the road as motorists, like yourself.
Well, it sounds like you've got biking in Novi pretty figured out. How can I help?
Well, look out for cyclists like me when you're driving. And don't honk at us. That can make us swerve into traffic.
All right, be safe out there.
Thanks, you too. That was a weird dream. I'm gonna look up more bike safety at cityofnovi.org.
Welcome back to Beyond Books. If you like to rock climb, race go-karts, play video games, or even putt-putt golf, you probably recognize the setting here today. We're at Paradise Park off Grand River in Novi with Jeffrey Wainwright. Welcome, Jeffrey. Actually, I should say thank you for inviting us here today.
Well, thank you, and welcome to Paradise Park.
Well, thank you. And can you tell us a little bit about your establishment?
Well, Paradise Park is it's a 10-acre family fun park. We feature miniature golf. We have 2 go-kart tracks, a formula track, and a kiddie track. We have Olympic grade trampoline center where each person is kind of cordoned off in their own safe jumping zone. There's 26-foot climbing walls. We have automated soccer cages, interactive laser tag. We have a new feature, mini bowling. We've got a great arcade and an awesome restaurant called Perky's Cafe.
Well, what kind of food do you offer at Perky's Cafe?
Well, it specializes in what they call Miami Beach pizza. Perky's is a Miami Beach franchise, and it's a very specially seasoned pizza that we make right here on site. We feature hot baked subs, and then a whole lot of appetizers and fun food. We have soft serve ice cream, and every kind of beverage you can imagine.
Oh, that sounds great. You're making me hungry already.
I'm hungry now.
Now, what are the hours of Paradise Park, especially in the summer?
Well, the summer hours, we are open 7 days a week, basically 11 to 11 every day.
Okay, super. Now here, kind of more in the springtime, are your hours a little bit differently?
Well, when school is in session on school days, we don't open until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But on the weekends, we're back to the 11 to 11 schedule.
Oh, super. Now, what made you decide to open here in Novi?
Well, the selection of where to build a family fun park it requires an extensive, detailed amount of research. But one of the things you want to look at is, in general, of course, the demographics. We want to look at what cities posted the most growth, short-term as well as long-term, and what type of access the area is going to have to outside outreaching communities. And with the expansion of Grand River, at that time, the incoming of Rock Financial Showplace, now Suburban Showplace, the expansion of the medical facility, Providence Park, new intersections at Beck Road and Novi. The message was really clear that being on Grand River in Novi was the place to be. Novi at that time was posted as the highest growth community in the state of Michigan and had the youngest family base of all the high growing cities that were done in the study. And so coming to Novi was a no-brainer. Placing it on Grand River was a dream, and we were very lucky to find a property that that was really conducive to this type of facility.
That makes total sense. Now, how does Paradise Park tie into the youth within Novi's community?
Well, the role the park needs to play and does play in the community for the youth, it is important, and it really matters. We employ during the core months about 105 youth employees, and a large portion of those are from the Novi community, and that dovetails in very well with programs that are youth programs primarily in the summer, like the type of programs that are going on at the Novi Library.
That's right. Well, speaking of the library, Paradise Park has been a great partner to the library. You donated a birthday party for 10 during our recent Book It fundraiser, and this year, this summer I should say, you're a big sponsor of our summer reading program. What made you decide to get involved with the library?
Well, the progress of the Novi Library over the last many years has been not only substantial in many ways with the new facility, but there's a lot of recognition of the success of the Novi Library. I think the community has more than embraced the library, and we're seeing it take a more or less a pivotal role in the youth participation and leadership within the community. And so we want to be part of that, and we want to help in any way that we can.
Well, we really do appreciate it. Now, I know a big part of your sponsorship with the summer reading program is hosting the summer reading game finales. Can you tell us a little bit about those events?
Well, there's going to be two finales take place. We're going to separate that into two different age groups. One age group will be basically, if you will, generally grade school up through senior high, and then we're going to do preschool, the K programs, and the finale will be. One of them is the last week of July, and the other one for the younger kids is going to be the first week in August. And for those finales, basically the kids come in and they're going to have a food service. They're going to have basically fun in the park on the park, and it's going to be a really special day for those guys.
Yeah, I think it really will. So they get really access to Paradise Park, free, and really I think the whole cliché is they have to complete the summer reading program in order to get a special invite to come to the finale, correct?
It's really true. It's designed to be an incentive program to really get the kids charged up, to embrace the program, get heavily involved in it, and to kind of let this be kind of part of their reward for the hard work and the effort they're going to put in. And part of that involvement needs to be fun, and we want to play a role in that fun part of it.
Oh, definitely. Now, are there any other special events this summer at Paradise Park you'd like to share with our audience?
Well, each year we do so many different events. We do probably, it's hard to imagine, we do 1,400 birthday parties. We do about 200, corporate events. A lot of those happen to be, smaller events. Some are very large. We do political events. We do a great number of bar mitzvahs. But The giving part of it is where we do programs like with the Children's Diabetes Foundation, the Children's Leukemia Foundation, Easter Seals. Having a park that's designed that is 100% handicap accessible. We don't have a single step in the entire park. Even our laser tag is handicap accessible for wheelchairs. So that plays very well to those type of associations, and we really want to give back to that community in that way.
Well, thank you so much, Jeffrey. Thank you for the support of the library, the Novi community, and really just having fun and having a great place to go within the city. Now, please stay tuned as we continue Beyond Books and talk a little bit more about the summer reading program. Thank you.
All right.
The Novi Business Assistance Team is a free resource designed to assist small and medium-sized businesses. The goal is to provide knowledge, guidance, and useful tools that business owners can utilize to help their businesses grow in an effective and efficient way.
The Novi Business Assistance Team includes representatives from the City of Novi, the Novi Chamber, Oakland County, and the SBTDC. The best part of a BAT visit? No cost. If you are a business based in the City of Novi and you've been in business for a minimum of 2 years, you qualify for a BAT visit.
For more information on the Novi Business Assistance Team and economic development, visit investnovi.org.
Welcome back to the summer 2012 edition of Beyond Books. You know, we just discussed this year's summer reading programs, and we're going to be offering some new surprises like our finale here at Paradise Park. But to tell us more about summer reading is Suzanne Carpenter and Mike Postula, librarians at the Novi Public Library. Welcome, Suzanne. Welcome, Mike.
Laura?
Now, Suzanne, what is the theme for this year's youth summer reading programs?
For the little kids, for like preschool to grade 4, it's dream big, so kind of use your imagination, whatever you can do. And then for the older kids, for the grades 5 to 12, it's own the night.
Very cool. Now, can you give us an overview of the youth summer reading programs?
Sure. The programs begin right after school gets out, so that Monday, which is June 18th, and they run through August 4th, which is a Saturday.
Okay.
And the kids come into the library, they sign up for the summer reading game, and throughout the game, basically, we're asking the kids to read a certain amount of minutes throughout the summer.
Okay.
And so they keep track of their minutes. They can keep track of them online, or they can come by the library and tell us how many minutes they're reading. And then we give them incentives as they go to kind of encourage them to keep reading throughout the summer. While they're away from school, it's a good way to, keep them reading when they're not forced to at school.
Exactly, because they want to. Exactly. Now, how much time do the teens and the youth need to spend reading in order to win a prize?
Okay. To win a prize for the very little ones, for preschool kids that maybe get read to, they only need to get read to for 2 hours. And every time they hit that 2-hour mark, they can come to the library and get a little prize. And they also get entered into a raffle that we'll have at the end of the summer. So each time they can do that up to 5 times, so a total of 10 hours for the littlest ones. And for the kindergarten to grade 4, we ask them to read 4 hours. So every time they hit that 4-hour mark, they can come to the library and get a prize. And they can do that up to 20 hours. That final prize is a free book they can get at the library, and they'll get 5 entries into the grand prize drawing, and if they finish it, they'll get a chance to come to the finale party here at Paradise Park.
Well, can you tell us a little bit more about that finale party?
Yeah, we're really excited. We're trying to find a way to have something different for the kids this year than from the same old, and brainstorming, and Jeffrey offered to have us here, host it here for us, so the kids will be able to come here, have some games, some laser tags, some food. It's going to be a really great time.
That's fun. Now again, the kids have to complete the program, right, in order to get invited?
The program. And so for the little kids, it's 20 hours. For the bigger kids, for grades 5 to 12, it's 25 hours.
Super. Now, are there any special youth programs during this time period?
Yeah, we've got a lot going on this summer. It's one of our favorite times to offer a lot throughout the summer. We're going to start off that first week with Design Your Own Dream Catchers. So the kids will come to the library and make a little dream catcher craft. Then we've got a science guy coming that'll teach them about some fun things about science. We're going to do movies. We're going to do some starry crafts. We're going to have Baffling Bill the Magician come in the summer. We're going to do some wacky Olympics to celebrate the Olympics this summer that are going to start. We're going to do our own, funky version, and that'll be a lot of fun for the kids. And then we're also partnering again this summer with community recreation, and they're offering Tuesdays at the park, at First Park, which is right next to the library.
Right.
And they're going to have magicians and the Magic Carpet Theater, Mad Science, and Creature Man. So it's going to be a great summer there at the park too for us to. A great chance for us to work with the city.
Oh, that's great. Now, I know one of the favorites of the library is story times. Are there going to be any story times offered this summer?
Yes, we are excited for the story times. We are, for the first time, we're offering baby time, which is for birth to 12 months throughout the summer. So that's going to be on Mondays.
Okay.
And then we're going to do the tots, which is the little ones, 12 to 23 months on Mondays. And then 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds on Wednesdays, and 4-year-olds and older on Fridays.
Wow. Now, even kind of going over a couple years, are there any programs for teens this summer?
Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff for teens. We do our traditional tie-dye, which is the first week of the summer program, which is also a great way to kick it off. We've got movies, we've got Minute to Win It for the teens. We've got Joel Tasty coming, and he's going to do like a specialty on like nightmares, you know, like kind of freaky nighttime stuff, which will be fun for the kids. They're going to have a glow party, which will be really fun. And then the finale here at Paradise Park.
Well, super. Now, if teens themselves want to earn volunteer hours, is there an opportunity to do it this year?
Yeah, we'd love to have teens. It's one of the a great service to us at the library in the summer. We accept any students that are going into 7th grade and through 12th grade. And basically, they can get an application at the library. They're available May 1st at the library or online. And then they just sign up, kind of let us know some basic information, and they come to an orientation session that first week of June, either the 4th or the 6th, and they help us out. We ask them to do like a 2-hour slot for 3 weeks of the summer at least. And it's a great chance for them to serve and get some credit hours, and a great service to us. We really enjoy having them, and they do a lot of great work for us.
Yes, they do. Now, besides the summer reading program for youth and teens, there's also a summer reading program for adults too, right, Mike?
It's right. This year the theme is Between the Covers.
Okay.
It's much like last year. It's very simple for the adults to use. It runs the same time as the youth program, so it starts June 18th and goes through August 4th. And much like last year, we have gift cards that adults can earn.
Wonderful.
And also, we'll have weekly drawings to win some really great books that have been donated to the library.
Okay, and then how do the adults actually earn the prizes?
It's very simple. All they have to do is read or listen to 3 books, and they can log that on our website or in the library.
Okay, super. Now, what kind of books can adults read as part of the program?
The great thing is they can read any kind of book. They can read fiction, they can read nonfiction, and they can also use multiple formats. So they can read a regular book, they could listen to a book on CD or a playaway. It's very simple. We want them to participate and make it as easy as possible.
Absolutely. Now, you said the adults need to sign up. They can register online or at the library, right? Starting June 18th.
June 18th.
Okay. Correct. Now, also too, we talked about teen programs and the youth programs. Are there going to be any programs for adults during this time period?
There sure are. In addition to our normal programs like computer instruction and our book discussion groups that we have, we are going to offer some summertime programs that are unique. One of them, it's on July 16th, it's healthy grilling of seasonal vegetables.
Okay.
That should be really fun. And also, we are going to take advantage of our awesome patio. We're going to have some music on the patio, and that's going to be on August 1st.
Oh, that sounds great. Well, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Suzanne, for sharing all this information on the summer reading program. I think it's going to be a really fun year for everyone. Now, and thanks to our previous guests, Jeffrey Wainwright and Julie Farkas, and really I encourage everybody to find out more. Get some details of what we talked about today in the broadcast on our website. That's www.novilibrary.org, or give us a call at 248-349-0720. Or even better, stop by the library and see for yourself. See the resources, the programs, the services that the library can offer beyond books. Thank you.